Have you ever wondered if your liver might be suffering without you even knowing it? The liver is one of the most vital organs in your body, yet it often goes unnoticed until serious issues arise. According to the World Health Organization, over 25% of the global population faces liver-related problems, but very few recognize the early warning signs. Most people believe that liver damage comes from only drinking too much alcohol, but the truth is it can also be caused by eating too many sweetened, sugary, or processed foods and drinks, by consuming too many omega-6 vegetable oils and fast foods, using painkillers too often like acetaminophen or ibuprofen. Viruses can cause damage and hepatitis in the liver. Having too much elemental iron in the body can be a problem, and also toxins from the environment like pesticides, plastics, petroleum, and the list goes on and on. In this video, we're going to explore 12 clear signs that your liver might be in trouble. Imagine being able to recognize these signs and make lifestyle changes to maintain a healthy liver, allowing you to live a vibrant and healthy life. This video offers you the chance to improve your quality of life significantly. Don't look away, because by the end of this video, we'll share simple yet powerful tips to keep your liver healthy. Watch till the end to discover valuable information and start protecting your liver today. 1. Pale stools. The first sign that your liver might be having trouble is noticing pale stools. Normally, when you go to the bathroom, your liver releases bile acids that help break down fats from your meals, giving your stool that usual brown color. But if your liver isn't working right, like with fatty liver disease or liver damage, the bile can't flow through the bile ducts as it should. This can make your stool lighter, almost clay-colored, and it might even float because of the undigested fat. Keep an eye on this, as it could be your body's way of telling you something's wrong. 2. Poor night vision. Symptom number 2 to watch out for is trouble seeing at night. If you've noticed that navigating in dim lighting or driving after dusk has become much harder, it might be pointing to a deficiency in vitamin A. This essential nutrient helps the rod cells in your eyes adapt to low light. Normally, your liver plays a big role here by producing bile, which helps absorb vitamin A from your diet. But if your liver isn't functioning well, this process can be disrupted, leading to what we call night blindness. Night blindness means you struggle to see in low light conditions, like when you're outside at night or in a dim room. It could also be a sign that your gallbladder is congested, especially if your eyes feel dry, sore, or gritty. Your liver's bile helps keep everything in balance, so when it's not doing its job, your vision suffers. If you're experiencing these symptoms, it's important to get checked out, as they might be indicating underlying liver issues. 3. Swollen right foot. Sign number 3 to watch out for is a swollen right foot. If your liver isn't allowing blood to flow normally, it can become enlarged and put pressure on the portal vein. This can cause fluid to build up in your legs or feet. When you press on the swollen area, it might leave a small indentation. If you notice that your right foot and ankle are more swollen than the left, it's a common sign of liver issues. This could be your body's way of telling you something's wrong with your liver function. We'll dive into some natural remedies to help cleanse your liver later in the video. 4. White eyelid. Let's jump to sign number 4, white eyelid growths. This unusual symptom of liver damage shows up as white or yellowish bumps around your eyelids. These little growths are actually cholesterol deposits that form under your skin. When your liver isn't processing cholesterol properly, it can cause these deposits to back up and appear in places like your eyelids. It's your body's way of signaling that something's not quite right with your liver's ability to manage cholesterol. 5. Right-sided pressure. Let's talk about sign number 5, that nagging right-sided pressure. If you feel a persistent pressure or pain on the right side of your rib cage, especially after meals, it could be a signal from your liver. When your liver is damaged, bile can turn into a thick sludge, clogging up the tiny ducts connected to your gallbladder. This blockage can cause that uncomfortable pressure and pain around your ribs. Sometimes, it even puts pressure on the phrenic nerve, leading to muscle tightness and pain around your right shoulder. It's your body's way of letting you know something's off with your liver. 6. Purple and red spots. Sign number 6 to be aware of is the appearance of purple and red spots on your skin. When your liver is congested, inflamed, or damaged, it produces fewer proteins essential for normal blood clotting. This makes you bruise more easily and can cause unusual purple or red bumps to appear, often as a rash or small red patches. These spots typically show up on your lower legs or arms due to poor blood circulation linked to liver disease or diabetes. Your body's trying to tell you something isn't quite right with your liver, so it's important to pay attention to these signs. 7. Cracked heels. Let's talk about cracked heels for a moment. You know, our bodies rely on vitamin B3, also known as niacin, to keep our skin soft, resilient, and hydrated, so it doesn't get all rough and cracked. But here's the thing, if you're dealing with liver issues, like liver disease, your body's busy using up its vitamin B3 stash to repair the damage inside. That means there's not enough of this crucial nutrient left for other important tasks, like keeping your heels smooth. So, what happens next? Well, without enough niacin to go around, the skin on your feet, especially your heels, starts to show the strain. Cracks start forming, and it's not just uncomfortable, it can really bother you. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. There's a way out of this cracky situation. You can help your body out by making sure you're getting plenty of vitamin B3. And, it's not just about slathering on lotions, it's also about tackling the root of the issue, like dealing with that fatty liver. So, with a little extra niacin and some TLC for your liver, you can kick those cracked heels to the curb and put your best foot forward again. 8. Scratching or itching. You know, another thing that might tip you off to liver trouble is this relentless itchiness that seems to settle in the palms of your hands or the soles of your feet. It's like this constant need to scratch, and it can drive you up the wall. So, here's what's going on. When your liver isn't doing its job right, bile acids start pooling under your skin instead of getting filtered out like they should. And guess what? That buildup triggers the release of histamines into your bloodstream, which sets off that maddening itchiness. It's like your body's way of saying, hey, something's not quite right in here. But don't worry, once you pinpoint the problem and give your liver a little extra love, you'll be able to say goodbye to that annoying itch for good. 9. Clubbed nails. Let's chat about something that might catch your eye, those nails of yours. If you notice them going all pale and losing that healthy pink hue, or if they start looking rounded, like little clubs, it could be a sign that something's not quite right inside. See, when your nails take on this ghostly appearance or start bulging out in a weird way, it could mean there's some serious stuff happening with your liver or maybe another sneaky health issue. Essentially, it's like your nails are trying to send out an SOS signal, saying, hey, we're not getting enough oxygen down here. It's kinda wild to think that back in the 1950s, researchers found that a whopping 8 out of 10 folks with severe liver scarring had these ghostly white nails. So, if your nails start acting up like this, it might be worth digging a little deeper to see what's going on inside. 10. Dark urine. Alright, let's talk about something that might seem a bit odd, but it's worth paying attention to, your pee. Yeah, I know, not the most glamorous topic, but trust me, it can tell you a lot about what's going on inside your body. So, here's the deal. Your liver does this neat little job of breaking down old red blood cells, and they carry this yellow pigment called bilirubin. But if your liver or your gallbladder gets banged up, that bilirubin can start piling up, and eventually, it ends up in your pee. And you know what happens then? Your pee takes on this intense color, think dark orange, amber, even cola-colored. It's like your liver's way of saying, hey, something's not quite right down here. Now, it's not just liver issues that can turn your pee into a science experiment. Certain meds, like antibiotics or sleeping pills, can also throw your liver off its game, leading to that funky colored pee. So, next time you're in the bathroom, take a quick peek and see if your pee's trying to tell you something. It might just clue you in on what your body needs a little help with. 11. Yellowed skin. Let's talk about something that might make you do a double take when you look in the mirror: your skin. Yep, it can give you some pretty big clues about what's going on inside your body. See, when your liver isn't doing its job properly and clearing out that bilirubin from your blood, it can start to show up in your skin, giving it this yellowish tint. Doctors call it jaundice, and it's like a flashing neon sign that your liver's taking a hit, maybe from something like hepatitis, cirrhosis, or even certain meds. So, if you catch a glimpse of that yellowish hue creeping into your skin, it's definitely time to give your doc a call. They'll help you figure out what's going on and get you back on track to feeling your best. 12. Spider veins. Alright, let's wrap things up with number 12, spider veins. You might have noticed these little red dots with tiny spider-like veins branching out on your skin. They're like nature's own little tattoos, but not the kind you want to show off. Here's the scoop: when your liver's not pulling its weight and filtering out all that extra estrogen, it can mess with your blood vessels. High estrogen levels can make these little guys weak, causing them to puff up and become visible on your skin. Now, if you've been nodding along because you've spotted one or more of these symptoms we've talked about, it's time to make a date with your doc. Ask them about getting an ultrasound. It's quick, painless, and gives your liver a good checkup. And here's the silver lining: your liver's a champ when it comes to healing itself. So, with a little TLC and some help from your healthcare team, you'll be back to feeling your best in no time. How to reverse liver disease. Alright, let's dive into some serious liver talk. Remember how I mentioned the different stages of liver damage? Well, here's the lowdown. First, your liver gets all bogged down with fat, then it starts to inflame and develop scar tissue, and finally, it hits the big leagues with cirrhosis. But hey, here's the good news: your liver's got some serious superpowers when it comes to healing itself, especially when you give it a little extra love with the right diet and remedies. So, let's break it down step by step. First off, let's clean up that diet. Say goodbye to the sugary, starchy stuff like bread, sweets, and soda. And while we're at it, let's bid adieu to fruit juices and alcohol too. They're not doing your liver any favors. Now, onto the good stuff. Load up on bitter, sulfur-rich foods like leafy greens, garlic, and broccoli. They help strip away that fat and detoxify your liver like nobody's business. Morning ritual time: brew yourself a cup of organic coffee and add a dash of turmeric. This powerhouse combo helps your liver repair and reduces scar tissue. Don't forget to stay hydrated with plenty of water throughout the day, and a splash of lemon or lime juice won't hurt either. Spice up your life with liver-loving herbs like ginger, turmeric, and dandelion root. They're like little superheroes for your liver. Next up, let's talk timing. Try intermittent fasting, giving your body a break for 18 hours each day. It works wonders for reducing inflammation and keeping that liver in top shape. Swap out those inflammatory oils for healthier options like extra virgin olive oil and virgin coconut oil. They're like liquid gold for your liver. Last but not least, give your liver a little extra TLC with a purified bile supplement. It helps clear out those fatty deposits and keeps everything running smoothly. And hey, if you're really serious about giving your liver some love, there are plenty of vitamins and supplements out there to lend a hand. Thanks for hanging out with me today and taking care of your health. Here's to a happy, healthy liver and a brighter tomorrow.